Today I got a call from somebody named Justin Demarco. I don't know if that name means anything to you.
Yes, I know Justin.
Yeah, I know him too. He gave me a call to ask me if I can investigate somebody named Ron Ron. Let me check this. Yeah, Ron Braun. Somebody twatted out. I just found out that the current mayor is a boss in the gang C4. What the fuck? And Justin twatted back. This was last storm, so it might not be on the timeline.
Going okay.
Justin responded back on Twitter, "Hey Ron, can you call me?" Nobody responded, so he gave me a call, knowing that I, work for Weasel News and I used to offer this as a service. He said, "Can you look into Ron for me?" Now, given the situation with Solomon and everything that's been going down in terms of impeachment and everything that's happening with Max and Siobhan, I obviously told Sol, listen, there's this guy that's asking to get, he wants an investigation done on Ron. But what Justin did on the phone was he slipped up and he said, Ron twatted that out. We don't want that information out there because it's not good for us. He didn't say, this guy is talking shit. He said, we don't want that information out there. It's not good for us, which, kind of confirmed that, yes, it is true. So I called Justin back. I said, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to know? He said, I just want you to figure out who Ron is. Siobhan has been taken by CG hostage yesterday, and they might have read her phone. So I said, oh shit, so Siobhan's also involved. It's not just Max. And he said, yes. I told him, let's not talk over the phone, obviously. Let's meet up and give me a brief of what you want me to figure out. And I'll get it sorted for you. So we met at the golf course, just by the like old Playboy Mansion kind of thing. And Justin told me a whole bunch, including but not limited to that Max and Siobhan are leaders of C4, which is fucking huge. That he doesn't know who this Ron Braun guy is, but he has a suspicion that he's related to somebody called Murphy, who I believe is a judge. I've never met Murphy, but this is a suspicion that he has. And so this was all going down. I was just supposed to gather information as we normally do, and fuck off. In the middle of that, Sol gave me a call. I hung that call up. He texted me urgent, so I called him back, pretending that it was a podcast guest that I was supposed to be meeting, which was true, so all checks out if anybody does follow through. I was supposed to have a sit down with a podcast guest, but he said, basically, I told CG about it, and they want to pick this guy up. Are you okay with them coming to where you are now? I gave him the okay. I said, absolutely, yeah, sure, I'll see you later. And to the best of my knowledge, a blacked out car with who I confirmed later was Mr. K, and one of his guys came and picked Justin up. They took him somewhere, put a gun against his head, and the rest of this information came from Justin because he called me after. They put a gun against his head and filmed him admitting to absolutely everything, including Max and Siobhan, all of C4's intel, and their involvement with the government. Now,
and does Justin think he betrayed them, or do you not know?
No. I called him right after. I texted him. I made sure that he thinks it's all in the clear and that I've been fucked over. I've even gone as far as going back to that location, and there was a camera, happened to be in a bush, that I told him, listen, I think I found how they figured it out. There was a camera there. If you want me to text you a number, text you a photo, give me a number. He got a new SIM, which I advised, and I sent him a photo of the camera that was there. And it was, I did my part. I tried to go out of the way, and somebody was just better than I was at surveillance. And I've spoken to him since at least 2 or 3 times, and he's okay. He told me half the story that nobody else has. He told me what happened with the interrogation. He told me what happened, what he's told them. So I think in terms of that bridge being burnt isn't the case. It's just that it was a very, very quick response that I had to kind of figure out how to respond to it because that wasn't part of the plan. The plan was I was just taking notes. I mean, I literally had my notepad out in front of him taking notes just because he wanted me to do a job, you know? So,
Okay,
yeah.
and so the relevancy is what? That the government's corrupt?
I mean, to the best of my knowledge, the way CG can use that information in the ongoing, what's it called, impeachment and that stuff, I know that they're a big part of what's happening there, is that there's a confirmation that government employees who are already under scrutiny are actual gang leaders.
Goyle. And Justin told you this.
Justin,
If I had that
Justin,
Why?
this is what I was trying to tell you in Seoul the first day we met. People tell me shit. People that
Yeah, but
know me from before just offer up the information for absolutely no fucking reason.
but by telling you that, he's just ruined the power, no? Surely.
There's absolutely no reason for it. I've had a gang, this Black Lotus guys, call me and ask me if they can be on the podcast to talk more about their gang and what the gang does. So I said, let's have a meeting so I can prepare for this episode. They told me who their first in command is, who their second in command is, what their priorities are, where they are, and where they hang out. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I feel like everybody would just, as soon as you say podcast, they're like, we can talk to this guy because he talks for a living. But yeah. It was literally just offered to me over the phone. I was the one to tell Justin, let's meet in person because let's not talk over the phone.
People are very careless. It's like, I don't really
It blows
care.
my mind.
It's naive, I suppose.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll play it to the best of my advantage, right? It means better intel for us. Knowledge is fucking currency at this point. And yeah, I made sure that bridge as much as possible. I definitely do deserve an Oscar for that phone call after. He said, how did you do this to me? And I said, I played it. What the fuck happened? Where you at? I want to make sure you're okay. I ran towards the laundromat because I thought that's where they took you. Like the whole shebang. I was worried about him. And he bought it. But I mean, he offered that fucking information. I didn't grill him. I didn't have a gun. I didn't even fucking have a wrench. I didn't do anything. He just offered it. I pulled out my notepad and said, I'm going to take notes. Is that okay? He said, yes.
Yeah, that sounds very... I don't know. I don't even know why you even say that. Is he trying to sabotage the gang, perhaps, you think?
No, I think, honestly, we just thought that I could help him figure this Ron guy out, but to a degree where he was spilling. I mean, I haven't seen this guy in months. When I first moved here, he was one of the first people I met in my first week or two, and we were just discussing life in general. I told him that I work with the news and that if he needs anything, let me know. The last time I saw him was 3 months ago, and he just spilled all of this. 3 months. The other day, I left for a week. I barely, I struggled to tell you guys where I've been. It feels like everything moves so fast. But yeah, he just offered all that fucking information.
Oh, I mean, I used to know Justin like 5 years ago. He was always friendly enough, but I don't know. That's interesting. But perhaps he was just, when I knew him, he wasn't in a gang, 5 years ago. So perhaps he's just not really used to withholding things, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about this? Given that you've known him before, is this something that bothers you? Is it something that is it characteristic
it's not
of
my
him?
business, really. What, spill information like that? I mean, it's interesting. He used to be my goon 5 years ago, basically. That sounds do something, do it just like that. Kidnap somebody, do it. Do this, do it.
Yeah,
That was how you live, really. But I wouldn't really think it. I won't really think anyone would be stupid enough to do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But nah, I go. No surprise every single day, right?
Absolutely. That's one thing I'm learning. Fucking San Andreas, every single day you wake up, everything's a surprise for me right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but is it really a surprise? No. It's just the same thing, right?
It's the same word you used. I mean, I might just be a little naive,
Yeah, people are very loose-lipped. They lack caution. They just tell everyone. They think everyone's their friend. When really, the reality is, if they're not with you, they're against you.